All right, we posted up 2 trucks. Going to explain something, guys. Project section on the website, davis4x4.com. When you're looking at these videos and you see something in the background and it's not on the website yet, we are going to try to make sure it's in the project section. davis4x4.com, view inventory, scroll down, you'll see tow trucks, square bodies, classics, exotics, commercial, what else is in there? Boats, and then you'll see projects. Now, when you see these trucks in there, you're going to ask, why are they in the project section? Why do they not have a price? We try to be the dealer that prices everything. If you look across the street with 200 vehicles over there and 75 or 80 behind me over here, everything typically has a price. But some of these trucks, I cannot price until, one, all the invoices are in from Davis Off-Road, our interior shop, paint shop, service shop. There's a lot of facets to things. I can give you a ballpark. The other beauty of doing it this way is if somebody wants to buy one of these trucks and add all the custom touches to make it their dream truck, we can do that. Matter of fact, most every truck has been done that way. And I know Christian has enjoyed working with several customers because I kind of turned them over to him. A couple of them have just left out of here being delivered to customers. And at that point, if you want steps, you can get it. If you want other things, you can get it. We can squeeze it in at the shop. It's not always perfect, but the timing is better. I saw a guy that I follow on something of ours on social media, and he was talking about doing a lift kit on his own. He took his stuff home, he did it, he got it done. But the shops around him, I think he's in the Midwest somewhere, you know, they were talking 2-3 months to get to it, then they needed it for a month, and it was his truck that he drove. He dedicated a weekend. He found out everything that we find out. Some parts were missing. The drive shaft was wrong. The brake lines were wrong. So many things that we can now take care of in-house, but he got a little case of understanding how this business goes. In doing so, he did finally finish his truck a week later. It did not go to a shop. He still got done faster than dropping it off somewhere. But we try to make those concessions for customers in the fact that we're procuring so many of these trucks. There's lots and lots and lots of them. So to help with this, we're trying, just like the Survivor in the back, that's a little different story. There's nothing that needs to be done to that truck, but I've not put a price on it. What is it worth to me? It's worth $1 million. Like, there is no price. I can't go duplicate this truck. But the unselfish side of me understands we've made a couple videos. We're going to make one cool edited video that we've already captured some content for that's going to be worthy of a commercial, basically, like a Chevrolet commercial. It's going to be kind of funny and kind of informative. We have also photographed top to bottom, side to side, this truck because for somebody that wants a nut bolt restoration, you can't duplicate that. Now, yes, I called it the Holy Grail originally, but there's a few that somebody bought brand new and parked and never drove, but I doubt there's another 83, 4-speed, 3/4 ton with 15,000 miles that's actually been driven a little bit every year of its life that's that perfect. So I can't put a price on it. But if the right guy comes along, and this is where business meets pleasure, I don't have to sell it. I can keep that truck forever. There's nobody telling me I got to get rid of it. Might as well be my personal truck sitting in my personal garage. But we are a business. If somebody comes along and that was their grandpa's truck and that's their dream vehicle, I want to make their dream come true. If somebody has a museum they want to add it to, I want to make that dream come true. I would love to see somebody enjoy it because I've enjoyed it. I'm not done enjoying it. If I want to go haul firewood, might be stupid, but I can put firewood in the back and tow it. But I don't want to do that. I want to keep the truck nice. All of my guys are in agreement of some of these trucks have more personal connection than they do business. And that's okay. We're square body Chevrolet truck lovers. That's how we've gotten the reputation we've gotten because we've always done this. We've done this since these trucks were brand new in 1973. So, case point, project section on the website. You will see more vehicles getting put on there. We're actually outside today moving stuff around, organizing. The end of the year is coming. Tons of business on our commercial vehicles. This black square body here, this truck came in as basically a show truck. but we knew there were some things that we wanted to do, that we needed to do, and that we were going to do. We added the power steps. This was one of the second or third trucks to get the patented Davis Off-Road power steps that completely hide away and work with the tanks. And I'll take that back. This style does not hide away completely. You do see a little bit. The style where the tank gets moved does hide away completely. So we've got two versions of that step. Also the Suburban, also the crew cab now. We also switched it over to the steering and track bar system that we build and use. And we wanted to take it to a couple shows. We could appreciate the quality of the paint on this truck. That is one thing we can't do. We can't go home at night and paint a truck. We can do anything else to any vehicle there is at home or in our shop, but we don't paint vehicles. So really when this truck was purchased, it was purchased because of the paint job and the body work. It needed a couple gauges fixed. It needed some wiring repaired. The dome light and all the wiring in the cab was not put back together. We fixed all that. It needed some stuff done on the hood. It had no heat, which is an inspectable problem because you got to have heat and defrost. And it had no AC because of the fact they shaved the firewall. That's cool. It looks great. It's a show vehicle. We put a brand new, full dressed front system on the motor. And actually, Christian, you got to edit something on there. Remind me after this because the price of that, I forgot we added the serpentine belt, the brackets, the alternator, the power steering pump with a reservoir, the tensioners, the idlers, the fan pulley, and an AC compressor. So now the truck has heat, it has AC. We are finishing up hooking that stuff up, and I've still got to pay the bill for that too. That's going to be $7,000 or $8,000 just for that one thing that we did to this truck. But in doing that, now it has heat. It will have ice cold AC when it's warm enough to need AC. It's going to have a serpentine belt. All the motor dressings brand new now. So again, that's just one item that costs that much, but makes all the difference in the world on this truck. And of course, you guys know the steps are $300 to $3,500 by the time you install them. The steering and the track bar system's expensive. This was a good looking truck that rode and drove okay the way it was, but now it is perfected. Its bolts are tight, its nuts are right, it's doing what it's supposed to do. We rerouted some of the hoses, again, rewired the cab, the dome light works, the gauges all work properly. Several other little things that make this truck one of the few that we can say we have been over it from the top to the bottom, to the left, to the right. This truck can go to a show, it can go to a cruise in, you can put it in your barn, just drool over it every day, whatever you want to do. This truck should take a first place trophy, or it should take everybody's attention when you pull up to a restaurant on Friday night. And you can do it with the windows up, with the AC running, or if you want to drive it in sub-freezing temperatures, you actually have heat. But this is going to be basically a six-figure truck. You guys know what it costs to build one of these. Those that don't know, all in on this truck between the previous owner's build and our cost, $150,000, if not a touch more. That's not figuring all the labor, but that's figuring close to what the customer had spent and what we've spent on this truck. To build it, to do it, to perfect it to the way it is, and to have a truck that you can not necessarily make it a trailer queen. There's no reason. But the springs, the brackets, what's not chrome is stainless or coated or dipped or powder coated. It's nice. So again, not finished, is for sale, technically, in the project section. We're gonna get this red truck here, same way. That one's gotta go up. We've got two more in the back that need to be posted. We got a few at the off-road shop that need to be posted, but you're gonna find this stuff in the project section. And just so you guys understand, if it's in that section, ask. There's another one in the building right there. My Uncle David's getting ready to work on a 3+3. I think it's a 75 or a 76. 73. Okay, Christian says 73. I need to check the title. I might have wrote that down wrong. But if it is, that's cool. But it's a 3+3, K20, cool truck, not rusty, super solid underneath. I don't know what we're gonna do with it quite yet, but we're gonna do something cool to it. But it's cool the way it is. You can zoom in, just give them a little teaser. But it is a 4-door, long bed. like this truck, but the old body style, which is very rare because most of them were beat to death for construction trucks and turned into rust buckets from where they lived. That is not one of them. So that's another truck that's not going to be crazy as far as price point goes. It's actually going to be one of the more affordable crew cabs we've had in a long time. But it will probably find its way in the project section because I don't know if you guys want 12 inches and 40s, 4 inches and 35s, power steps or not. I don't know. You guys are the only ones that can tell me that. So hopefully this makes you understand a little bit more about how we do things. We're not keeping prices secretively. We just have a lot of flowing parts that change on these vehicles. And if I posted that truck for a price and then decided to do all the stuff I did, I would be ridiculed online. Why was it this price a month ago and this price now? Nobody can do the math that I spent $12,000 or $15,000 on that truck, probably closer to 20, honestly, between transport, the stuff we've done, the upgrades I did to the inside, the outside, the cosmetic things, the mechanical things. That's a big difference. I can't sell it for the same price and add $20,000 worth of add-ons. So we try to wait till they're finished. And you guys already know there's a lot that disappear before they hit the website. This is why. Customers call, they see the truck, they love the truck, they want to add their touches to the truck, and then take it home, turnkey finished, usually within 2-3 weeks, maybe a month at the longest. That's how we do it. So hopefully this helps. 2 more trucks that are up for grabs. 2, 3, 4 more to come, and 2 more coming back on the transporter right now. 1 headed out of Ohio, 1 headed out of Missouri. So by the end of the year, guys, another probably dozen square bodies, 2 classic Fords, another Dodge, and then of course the daily 2 to 3 trucks a day that come in like this one behind us, or tow trucks or wreckers or rollbacks. There's always a steady flow. Thank you guys for the support. So close to 250K, probably tomorrow. So maybe we'll try to capture that and make a video. And also make sure to watch the father-son tribute video that the guys just made and Christian's getting ready to edit. It'll probably load later tonight after this video. Be sure to watch that one. That's a touching one of a father and son traveling to buy his very first truck, his dream truck, and why wouldn't it be? It's actually a dream for anybody, what it is, a cool OBS. So thanks for all the support. Thanks for watching. Davis Drives on YouTube, Davis Auto Sales in Richmond, Virginia.